there he really gave out a great deal of his knowledge, and he made some good calculations. But in the final moment where he could collect the point, it was not good for him. So I think it's very difficult to digest something like this.
Wants a fresh start after that rest day. Something wasn't right? Something wasn't working for him. And we know the players, they're superstitious. They want to make a change. Big move, Judith.
Yeah, it seems like he did his preparation.
And it certainly looks like a big fight is occurring on the board.
Wow, what a mess, Judith. Should we go back from move 1? And
yeah, let's see how it all started.
How that fight began. It is now move 15, but let's backtrack to the start of this game. It was 1e4 and the French Fabiano taking a leaf out of Magnus's book. He talked about a big fight. He does want to be solid here, despite having the black pieces. And we do see the classical variation of the French. White stepping forward here with his pawns, and here this line with queen b6, going for the poison pawn, the so-called poison pawn on b2. Just very ambitious stuff. It has a decent reputation with black. This move has featured in several chessable courses, several books recently. It seems to be holding up here theoretically, but you need to know oceans of theory. And we also saw on the win draw lost bar a second ago that this one very fighting, very combative chess here. Queen d2, just gifting the pawn. And of course, black here has said A, so he has to say B. He has to follow through with his plan, take the pawn, meaning the queen gets kicked around, and now knight b5. Let's ignore the question mark given by the computer here. Sorry, it looks like a decent move. I'm sure there are others that might say a better evaluation, but this one clearly part of his home preparation. Maybe he just feels that it's more testing for Fabi, but Fabi is prepared. And now look at this. Rook b8, there was a knight fork threatened with knight c7, check. So getting out of the way, and black's king now loses the right to castle. The knight comes back, so costing 2 tempo for white, slightly mysterious, and knight to c5.
But there is no castle for black in this game anymore.
Yeah, you would take white here, Judith.
Well, I don't know, but the question is whether is it worth giving away 2 tempos just for the fact that black king is going to be staying in the center of the game? Yes, it is quite a valuable thing for white. Of course, black wants to go knight e4, which can be very powerful. It looks extremely scary for black. At the same time, these days, working with the engines, 24/7, I believe, on top level, it means that you can come up with risky openings or very much risky looking openings. Because, of course, least I'm winning a pawn. Though I'm not 100% sure that it's so good for black, because suddenly the h1 rook can be powerful.
He's doing the same thing.
Ah yeah, this is much easier. This is a much easier way of doing it. Of course, check on h4, then and then eventually maybe he will just grab the d6 pawn.
Right, and he just
There's nothing better.
he just has to make sure that his queen can hold that contact point with the g7 square, and it's all good.
Just grabbing all the pawns. It's like a windmill here. It's like a Ferris wheel almost. He's just going round and round with the black queen, winning all these pawns. And now he can give another check, maybe f4, and yes, the white rook might get active, but it looks like too many pawns.
There is one tiny trap that I can see. So for instance, if you were to go queen takes pawn on d6.
Queen takes d6, I think we'll be
There's no trap. I'm hallucinating.
There we go, another pawn drops. It's currently 6 pawns against 1 for Fabi, but one of those will drop now.
So after rook h7, is it queen
Queen
g3?
g3.
Not plenty of... Oh, sorry, 17 minutes for Fabi. 8 minutes for
Oh, sorry,
Firouzja.
yes, my apologies.
Yeah, Firouzja, he's been playing every move instantly because he's had no other legal move. It's so depressing when your opponent just gives you no option other than to just hope for the draw, hope for the repetition, and this is the remnants of what has happened. Well, he does play rook takes pawn, at least creating a threat. Mate in 1, rook takes g7 threatened, but moment of truth, Judith, do you think he's going to go active with the black queen or trade off?
Trade off.
Cynical but effective, and a resignation.
What a
Firouzja.
Beautiful.
game. What a game.
To me, it was perfection. Like from the choice of opening to the way he handled the complications. Wonderful, wonderful game by Fabiano Caruana. And, well, he's racing ahead. 10.5 points.
Massive lead now in the
It's
tournament.
huge.
Wow.